Welcome to MilduraWeekly.com.au, and joining me today is the member for Murray, Helen Dalton. Helen, welcome to the studio.
Thank you.
How are you settling into parliamentary life?
I have to say it's a steep learning curve, but I'm slowly getting to know the rules and regulations with parliamentary life.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of things to know and to learn.
Helen, you're visiting the Wentworth Shire for the first time since you were elected to the seat of Murray. Who will you be seeing and what will you be talking about?
I'll be seeing a lot of constituents throughout the area. So I've already been to Mildura and Balranald, and also visiting a lot of the councils, including the Wentworth Shire Council.
Excellent. Of course, water is a major issue of concern to you, and further to that, your concerns about the motor neurone disease clusters, which you believe exist in your electorate. Just tell us a bit about that.
We have 7 times the national average of motor neuron disease around Griffith, but there are also clusters in other areas, which include Menindee, Narrandera, Lake Jellicoe, and even on the coast around Port Macquarie too. That their issues are a little bit different, but it's very, very concerning. And I believe that the river management, what's happening, has put the balance of the rivers out. Blue-green algae is actually always present, but it's when it becomes out of balance that it gets going. So it's actually not an algae; it's cyanobacteria, and we think that there's a link between that and motor neuron disease. So
there is some research that backs up these sort of thoughts.
There's actually a research dedicated to the Riverina, and Professor Dominic Rowe from the Macquarie University is heading up that. We actually need more money to complete that research. They apply for grants, and the government has refused to fund those grants. So we're hoping that they will, and we can't see any reason why they won't, other than they may not want to find out that there is a link.
The Murray-Darling Basin Plan itself, I mean, we've had conjecture on this left, right and centre. Where is it at the moment, do you think?
I think they're going to have a big look at it. You've got the Murray-Darling Basin Authority now. There's a legal action against them from Southern Riverina irrigators about the management of the Barmah Forest, and they're actually flooded those areas at the expense of irrigated agriculture. So we'll see how that goes. I think everywhere I visit, people have issues big time with water management. So you're seeing it almost impacting on our health. And we know, not only have we got perceived perhaps a link to motor neuron disease, but also poor water quality. So we're absolutely left with the dregs. And places like Balranald, even Griffith, Hay, the water is unusable in every way, and they try and filter it, and it's terrible. It smells. So water management is not working. Yeah,
indeed. Now, your predecessor, Austin Evans, had an office in Baronga at the Midway Centre. Are you hopeful that you may be able to replicate that without holding you to any guarantee?
Look, I think so. I actually, no hide, no Christmas. I asked for a fully staffed office with 3 people, but they rejected that. But if I can get back to a part-time office out here, and there'll be the ears and eyes on the ground for us, and hopefully get good representation. I'll know what's going on. If we can get that going, that'd be fantastic. I've already interviewed somebody for that position, and I feel confident that we'll get that going in the very near future.
Excellent. Well, Helen, thanks for joining us today, and we look forward to seeing you on your regular visits to Mildura and the Wentworth Shire.
No, thank you.
And you can see more at MilduraWeekly.com.au.